Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a weekly makeup basket. Now I said these were coming back. I'm not going to do them every week because I tend to seem to get quite frustrated with them sometimes because I would rather do other videos. However, I may do them every other week, or if I feel like doing it I'll do it every week. I just don't know. I'm not going to say for definite. It depends if I come up with some really good ideas that I would rather do, because I only want to do 3 videos a week. When I did 4 videos a week it was too much. Anyway, enough waffle. I'm going to do a weekly makeup basket for this week anyway. These are items that I'm going to focus on. I may add in other items if I've put together an outfit and things I have in my makeup bag don't go. I will throw in whatever else I need to. But these are things that I really want to focus on and make more use out of and play with more. Because one of my New Year's resolution was to get more playful with my makeup again. That side seemed to completely falter towards the end of last year. So let us actually get started, shall we? First thing up is the Naked 3 palette. I have obviously had a bit of a play with this, unsurprisingly. I got this just before Christmas. It was a present to myself. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing a mix of 2 colours just all over the lid and then blended it out in the crease. You've seen these before, they're wonderful. I'm going to play more with that this week and see what else I can come up with. I am just randomly grabbing here, so this is in no particular order. Next is my Naked Basics palette, simply because I always use it every day. I never mention it, but it will be, I mention it in the weekly makeup baskets because I do use it pretty much every single day, either for the flesh tone colours and the highlight or for blending colours. The next item that's come to hand is my Illamasqua Cream Blush in Crush. Again, I am wearing this today with another blush over the top, which I'll show you in a minute. This is just a lovely berry toned blush, perfect for our winter time, as it's still pretty wintry here and I've not worn it nearly enough. The next blush, which I have layered over the top of that blush just to soften it down again, is this blush from Benefit. It's Raconteur. Everybody and their neighbour has talked about before, and whatever else. So that's another blush. Another eyeshadow. This is one from my Project 10 pan. It's this particular colour, the brown colour from the Barely There trio from 17. I have been using this brown pretty much every day that I've done my makeup as my crease colour, either by itself or with another crease colour. But yeah, determined to use that up this month. I will succeed. So I'm very determined, can you tell? Another product we have is the 17 for Paint in Fair. I've done a review on this. If I remember, I will try and link it down below. Love this stuff, and I have put in 2 liquid foundations, so I needed a blush or a... I can't talk, really. I have put in 2 liquid foundations, so I needed a good concealer to go with it. I haven't really been wearing a whole pile of concealer because my skin has finally started to clear up again, so... But just in casey, talking of foundations, I've put in the L'Oreal Nude Magique Eau de Tint, and this is in the colour Porcelain. It's actually slightly dark for me, particularly at the minute when I'm at my palest. I'm wearing it today, and you may notice a slight colour difference. I have tried to blend it down my neck as much as possible. Maybe should have done a bit more, but yes, I want to make more use out of this because this is quite a nice light foundation when my skin is good. Just a wee bit of coverage rather than loads and loads of coverage. The next thing I have pulled out is the Scandalized, Rimmel Scandalized in Nude. I've been wearing more of this again recently. Not that my eyes have been particularly red as such, but I just have been really enjoying making that bit less red, less pink, you know, because I have been playing more with my makeup, so on my eyeshadows in particular, so this is always useful. Another eyeliner, and this I have fallen in love with recently. It would probably turn up in my monthly favourites, but I have been really enjoying wearing this just on my lower lash line, do the sort of outer third, and it's the Rimmel Scandalized, and this is in taupe, and it's, you know, it's that sort of grey shade. Everybody has seen this before, I am sure, but I have been really enjoying just wearing that. I'm wearing it today just on that outer third. It's not as harsh as putting a black or a brown there. It's just this sort of a nice wee shadow without being too much. So if I do something, you know, I've done a fair bit of colour on my top lid and I didn't want it on the bottom, the same colour on the bottom, so I just put this in and it's quite nice in my opinion. I have a mascara. This is Benefit Bad Gal and Plum because I love it and because I think it goes well with the Naked 3 palette. They work well together, they complement each other. Something else for eyeshadow is my Urban Decay primer, eyeshadow primer. The reason I'm pulling a bit of a face, I put this in because I'm not sure if this has actually gone off, possibly. The consistency feels slightly strange, or it looks slightly strange in my eyes. I get sort of slight separation around certain areas of my eyes. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. My eyeshadow applies fine over the top, doesn't crease or anything else like that. But the primer potion itself, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it. So I thought if I make good use out of it this week and find out what's actually going on, like I've used over half of it anyway, as you can see, but I just got distracted by other things that I wanted to use up, so didn't use this up. So I'm going to see how I get on with this. I have had it for quite a while. What's the expiry? Oh, 6-month expiry. I think I've had this for at least a year. Sorry, I'm just making weird noises at you now. I'm going to continue on. Use it this week, find out if it is actually done. Speaking of primers, we have Smashbox Photo Finish Oil Free. It's the original primer. From Clarins, I've popped in my Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch for my pores. Wearing this as well as this one today. Quite like this. Like it on my nose. I've noticed the pores on my nose aren't quite as big as I once thought they were. Makes me feel better. Excuse me. From e.l.f. I have my tone correcting powder. That dent's definitely getting bigger. I have found if I use this with a brush rather than the puff that I normally use to roll all my setting powder, the brush seems to work better. I don't get quite as cakey a finish with just a big brush. So using more of that this week. From Bare Minerals, I have a blush in Glee, and it's just a loose powder blush. Similar idea to Illamasqua's Crush, but it's more, I don't know, it's not quite as harsh or something to that effect. It's just a slightly warmer toned kind of colour. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep making that noise. I will stop. But yes, I wanted to use this. It just gives me a wee alternative, you know. From MAC, I have Dolly Mix, and this is simply because of Emma from Meet the Millards. She's hit pan on hers, and I think I got mine before her, and I've not used it very much. How bad am I? Too many blushes. So I want to use this a wee bit more. It is a beautiful, beautiful blush. You don't need very much. I always make sure I put a bit on the back of my hand before I put it onto my cheeks, because if you're not careful you can put on too much. But it is a sheer tone blush with a small amount of shimmer. But I like that. It's a nice everyday kind of flush to your cheeks. My Elizabeth Arden Rose Illuminator is going in this week. I've dug this back out recently and I quite like it. And it does actually work with blushes that I don't expect. You know, with those sort of more berry toned ones. This is actually not too bad with them. That sounds wrong. It is actually nice. It's not that it's not too bad. It's nice. So I wanted to test it out with some other blushes just to see. And it does actually go well with my MAC Dolly Mix too. Oh, another blush. Nars Orgasm. Wanted to use this. Don't seem to use this nearly enough. Want to use it again. I seen it in the drawer and decided it should go in. Now another highlighter. It's the What's Up from Benefit. This cap never stays on. Dear Benefit, sort that out. But I haven't used this nearly enough at all. I am wearing it today on my cheeks. And it's actually very nice. It had actually started to dry up a wee bit on the end, so I had to really rub my finger around in it to get it creamy again. But yeah, definitely requires using up. I think I'll just get rid of this because I don't really use this bit anymore. I used it a few times and then it kind of grossed me out. My other foundation from my Project Tempan is my Revlon Colour Stay. And I can only use this maybe once or twice a week at the minute because it clogs my face up. it's actually giving me some clogged up bits here, which is very annoying. They're almost like blackheads, you know, you can just see the dirt. So I need to give myself a really good face mask to clear that up. But this is a good foundation, and I shear it out using a damp sponge, so it's not quite as full on. So yep, like this foundation, have talked about it before. It's there to be used. It's almost used up. I'm so excited. Now, what else have we? We have a YSL Touche Eclat, and this is, I think this is just 01 or something to that effect. And this is actually getting very close to being used up, and it's probably past its 6-month shelf date, but very close to finishing this up. It's starting to dry up anyway, so I'm going to try and make the most out of it before it dies. From Rimmel Apocalypse, I have Across the Universe. This is the newest addition to my Apocalypse. It's beautiful. It came out for winter. I'm actually going to do a video on my recent Rimmel lipstick purchases because I realised I didn't do any reviews on those, so I'm going to do a bulk review on, let me see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lipsticks and lip products from Rimmel that I have purchased in recent months. So that will be going up this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, this is Across the Universe 402. Put that in there for after. Another lipstick. It's a Rimmel 107 Beauty Blogger Classic, I do believe. It's a kit lipstick, and that will also be coming up in the review. Now, I have my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. I was a bit iffy with this when I first started to use it because I was going through a bit of a bad coldy virus. You have heard all about this. You don't need me to talk about it again. I was going through that, and my eyes were a bit more sensitive and a bit more tired than normal. And I thought it was this that was causing me issues. It wasn't. I've used it since I've gotten better, and sorry, almost dropped a foundation. Since I've gotten better, and it's fine with my eyes, so that's quite pleasing. So I want to use that more. From Illamasqua, I have Encounter. This is a matte lipstick, and it's the sort of brick red colour. Again, nice wintry colour that I've not used nearly enough of. From Benefit, I have I Think I Love You, and it's this brownie toned lipstick which doesn't look particularly appealing, but it's more mauvey taupey toned on the lips, which is quite nice on my lips. So I've only used this a handful of times. I want to use this, I just don't use it nearly often enough. Now, from Smashbox, I have this teeny tiny sample of it's an illuminator, an all over illuminator. There's a teeny tiny bit left, and I just want to just finish it up and empty that. I might wash the pot out so I can use it again for something else. I can pop into a shop and ask for a sample of something. From Urban Decay, I have a lipstick in Rush, and this is another mauve toned lipstick. It's quite sheer as well, that's it there, and it's nice and moisturising and creamy in the lips, and I just enjoy this one. I just don't tend to reach for it very often, which must change. From Max Factor, I have the lipstick that I'm wearing. This is Mulberry. I'm wearing that today. You have seen it before, you've seen the swatches and the reviews and heard me rave about it. It's great. From Sigma, I still have this little sample eyebrow powder in Scarlet that I'm using. I'm going to be good and use this up before I buy a new one. Used it today. I did get this as a free gift with purchase when I bought some brushes. And finally, I have my Maybelline gel eyeliner in black. Anybody else have gross bits around the top where they wipe off the edge of their brush? Should probably clean that, I guess. But yeah, I have been using this recently and fallen in love with it all over again. It's great. Just as if you are afraid of gel eyeliner, can't seem to talk at all, I apologise. Use a small angled eyebrow brush. I use that and it's really easy. Less mistakes, smoother line, cleaner application. What more do you want? So that is it for my weekly makeup basket. As I said, I will possibly do one every week or every other week. I will see how I get on. If you have any questions, please let me know. If I do a look and I really like it, I will do a wee tutorial. And that's it. As I said, the review of those Rimmel lipsticks with lip swatches, etc. will go up as well later on this week. So yeah, have a look out for that. Thank you very, very much for watching. Sorry for the randomness of this video. It was quite late in the day and I've had a busy day of it, so I'm all over the shop. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!